if you heard anything. Well, there it is. My face clearly has been coming straight for the right head. I'm out! I'm out! Out! This is a really sensitive sound. Let's stun you. Oh, we were two more there. Major pain. Heal people is our business, and business is good. Maybe the issue is I've not got enough of it? Or it's not good enough. Oh no, there's a good chunk of hair. There we go. Your wife is gonna die tomorrow. Well, you know, she only went to sleep and I had, you know, vast majority of hair on my head. And now it's disappeared. It is a lot shorter. Yeah, just put it in your mouth. I did see. I think they get like a whole bunch of whole out of that. Hair's still going through. Here's just dead. That's bad. Yeah, I've gotten far more hair in my clothing than I have on this game. New style is just big. Dude, that's your new style, alright. I don't think it's gonna be a real, exciting style, but it would be a new one. Got like a little curl right here. Oh, yeah, the sun. That's just bad. just randomly died. What's going on, everybody? I hope you guys have had a great day today. We'll be chilling this evening, playing a little bit of Skull the Hero Slayer. They had an update, so I'm kind of curious to see what all's been adjusted, changed, etc. This upcoming Thursday, it takes a second for my brain to kick in, don't mind me. I'm thinking we're still going to do our Throwback Thursdays always. I'm going to change it up a little bit and roll back into Overlord. I want to try and get that game done and then hopefully start the second one while, you know, throwing a little Fate in there as well. But for the time being, shall we get into a little bit of Skull gameplay and see what's going on? All right, let's see if we notice any, you know, big changes so far. Right, it doesn't look like they've anything to the skill trees, which slowly but surely we've been filling out. Cooldown, quintessence. I think we got these done. Yeah, 2 of 2, 2 of 2. It looks like the only guys I got are these super expensive ones, of course. And then we got a couple left on quintessence. I still don't swap that much, so I haven't seen a reason to put a bunch of points into this yet, even though I'm sure, you know, swapping back and forth is going to become more relevant as I get further and further into the game. So at some point I'm gonna have to start putting some dark ports into this. All right, first things first, let's talk to the fox and see what kind of masks we can get. Oh, hell no. I hate that ant so much. You can go away. Sword's not bad to start with. It's not my favorite. It's not the thief. Well, that's a magic guy. And we got crit. Idiot, sir. Welcome on into the stream. How are we this evening? What's the fox say? You know what? I really should get a soundboard up and just have some amusing sounds, and that will have to be one of them, because once it gets in your brain, it does not leave, at least not willingly. Ooh, you know what we got? The Rusty Piercer. So I charge 4-1. All the ridiculous sounds of that song. Like, okay, I can't have the full song. It'll just have to be, you know, what does the fox say, and the annoying screeching that follows. But I've got to find some good ones. I know back in the day, playing some Ultima Online on an independent server. Is that the best way to put it? I once did, because I couldn't talk. I was afraid to wake people up because I was in a house with multiple people. I once used the soundboard strictly as my means of communication. And of course, playing Ultima Online, I was playing a fighter. And coincidentally, I had the, you know, what is best in life from Conan, that whole quote. And I would always get, whenever, you know, Ventrilo back in the day again. It's Bloodbath, what is best in life? And I'd have to play that sound. You know, that may not be as acceptable today, given, you know, trends and content. But, you know, it's something that always sticks out in my brain. As weird of a place as that is. I don't know. I feel like that. I mean, you know, there could always be some... it's a pretty well-known line. It is true. That is true. I mean, I've also got Get to the Choppa as one of my sound effects, so... maybe that's what I need to do. I need to pick out some solid movie-like lines and attach some sounds to them. Who does your daddy and what does he do? Yeah, I can't do the Arnold voice well enough. I can't. But maybe I'll just have those quotes, you know, it'll do the sound effect and the line in chat. That could be amusing. No arrow to the face.
No! How dare you? And these guys trying to stab me in the back? Like, good lord. And now you go... Oh, he didn't go boom. I missed the TNT barrel. No, that time I didn't. It didn't murderate the person I wanted to murderate. Give me a better skull. Do it. Really? I destroyed this trash in the beginning. You give it to me again? Do I look like Groot? Alright, avoid the giant. I didn't avoid the giant. 3 balls. Alright, attack speed. You are annoying. And I'm just standing here letting you do horrible things to me. Oh, stinky boy. Give it a rest. Okay, what do we got? Decreased damage. Do we want to decrease the damage we take? Or should we just, you know, glass cannon it? Okay, so that's another water spirit. I already picked up one. Maybe we should try for a spirit run and get some magic. Maybe get a magic skull. Or a balanced skull, I guess, is what they actually call it. Let's get a little army going on in the meantime. Yeah, turn your head around and look like the Exorcist for a minute. You spurninate her. Oh, no arrow to the face. Already made this a pretty fine line on how I feel about it. Back here. More burnination. Oh dear. Good lord. No. No. There's our boy. But I'm building magic right now. Arrowed. Good lord. So much physical stuff. Ow, my skin, right? Right? Because that's the problem. I have too much skin on this guy. Alright, we're switching. At least until I find a decent magic-based skull. Let's get that money. Let's get that money. Now we're a thief instead of a petty thief. There you go, do it. Do your nasty green thing. Oh, I might have went further down than anticipated. Might have. We're once playing Ark. Golder. Welcome on in, sir. You playing on a private server? I know you weren't a big fan of the official servers and their rates. No, no smashy smashy. Come on. Give me everything but a magical skull. Single player word, nice. You trying to accomplish anything in particular? Or just kind of chilling, playing some survival? Felt the urge. Slaps, dude. Well, come on in. How are we? Yeah, I don't understand why. No better TTV. Saj. Is that like your favorite emote now? I still need to put something up that like displays the better emotes I have. I was trying to get Chatbot to do it, like, you know, hit a command, it would throw something up, but it's not cooperated. There's that decrease in damage again. Ooh, who are you? Alright. When a power skull dashes, image of a bull dealing physical damage, but it costs dark quartz instead of gold. Nice to meet you. He's kind of like a Sub-Zero wannabe alien. So, you know, I've got Freeze Field. I know he throws like ice shards if you upgrade him or, you know, get one of his other abilities. There should be. I mean, I put him up on the website. Keep him with the Arnie. I need to get better at the Arnie voice. I need to get that as a voice changer. So, you know, I can randomly scream, "Get to the chopper." And other famous Arnold quotes. I will be back. I can do one. Give me something good. See, there's a lovely baby Yoda. Is it working correctly, Golder? Is it at least displaying them? Do I want to attack quicker? Okay, the answer to that is generally yes. Yes, I do. But do I want to focus on it? Yeah, I will for now. I got Petty Thief. We'll go with attack speed. No. 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 There's so much no going on right now. The big guys are trying to pick on me. Yes, it is here. There, yeah, none of those. I mean, I'm always willing to reevaluate my choices. I think the ones at the time I chose were simply, you know, out of whim. I can like leapfrog here with arrows. Ah. Sag. Like you would badge, but with an S. Those are the three you use the most. Huh. And I, you know, just jump into a pile of thorns. I'll use it for now. Can't pass up free, right? Nothing's better than free. Oh, or I can just completely whiff that jump there. Alright, let's go fight the angriest tree ever. I used the Pog for weird. So, do I go with ones that are popular? Or do I go with ones that, you know, are more aesthetic to the channel? I mean, I guess I should go with ones that are popular so people, like, actually, like, use them. That might be, you know, like, useful. No, Smashy. I want to smash with you, alright, Yggdrasil? I don't. I know you're going, Yggdrasil want to smash. It's not me, Holmes. Right? At least put in a couple popular ones. I said no smash. No. No. Perhaps, Slaps, perhaps you'd be kind enough to share with me the popular trends of Twitch that I am clearly unaware of, and we can look into that. Or anyone, really. But Slap seems to be really into the BTTV emotes the most so far. No! I don't need 1,000 maids coming out to make my life more difficult. How dare you try to stab me in the back? My job to do to you. Get wrecked. Alright, let's go for a better skull, shall we? A good magical skull, if you will. Did you just try to spear me from a floor below? That was like desperate. Really? You're gonna try and fireball me while I'm chilling with all these guys down here? It's just rude. How did Blues stream go last night? I assume you were there. I was there. I was also lurking though. I've been looking into doing some Valheim build videos, and I'm trying to get decent, like, you know, software to accomplish this. So I partially paid attention. I mean, you know, I did my job as a lurker. I lurked. Why do you ask? Any particular reason? Sir slaps a lot. Oh, God, I'm not getting a single magical skull. Boing. No. Stop trying to hurt me. Just let me kill you peacefully. It's so much to ask. Hey, did you see when you said Doki Doki during this channel, just instantly came out of looking at the snap of the finger? Yeah, because I wasn't there, and not tonight either. Slaps! You're not going to blue suits? No, I mean, it was fine. Nothing crazy or anything of that nature happened. Now, he did make some amusing faces the night that I clipped. But, you know, Doki Doki hasn't been said on Blue Stream recently, so maybe that's why your Doki Doki sense hasn't tingled. Cooldown speed, I don't care. Increase the damages. The water skull power. No! Quit giving me these trash things. Oh, God. It's like tormenting me right now. Alright, we're gonna do this. Jump higher. Jump the highest. I haven't really been watching him this week and the end of last week. Just not into it for some reason. Alright, do I have enough to heal? No, I don't. Do I have anything here that's useless? This guy. This guy right here is kind of useless. So is this guy. I at least need to heal. Need to get my lives back. Just not been feeling the blue suit games of choice. No, I don't want Snuggles maids. I don't. Quit trying to pick on me. Wait, there's someone lurking back here. You and your plates. Come on. Alright, I'm starting to get the hint here that this game apparently wants me to use these power skulls. Just a feeling I'm getting. Burninate her. Yes. Yes. Yeah, there might be, I know Blue had mentioned wanting to play Among Us once the new map dropped. Now, when that actually occurs, I do not know. As far as, like, when he's actually going to play Among Us. You quit running. It'll only hurt for a second. All right, we got the ninja and the mage. Really? That's gonna be like the most annoying duo ever. Yeah. Yes, my dragon. Burninate her. Burninate her. Oh god, he did a number on her. Oh, she's down. I'm a fool. You're the one who's taking a minute to like do his thing here. Just saying. You die. Yeah, the map is coming the 30th. I feel like we're there now, so that might be useful. Upgrade me. I'm now extra icy. Let's see. So we still have a slide or dash or iceberg. All right, I know what iceberg does. It's a giant hunk of ice that explodes. Not my favorite, but not bad. Yeah, yeah. Get that necromancy. And it's now time to burninate the villagers. Boop. Boop. Why are the necromancy skills so good? Insane. The slaps his back. Okay, let's avoid the giant fireballs. Oh. Oh, it did get him. I thought it was gonna be too high. It's not been into games and don't like the current timeout system, we'll say. Oh, that was too. Yeah, off screen. I don't mind Among Us, but I've definitely I've not felt the urge to play it in a while. Maybe it'll be different once the new map's out. I mean, I knew for a while everyone was playing it. Okay. Nope, giant fireballs. Too toxic, targeting, abuse of power. God, I'm getting trash skulls tonight. It hurts. It hurts. I don't care about that guy. What we got down here? None of those are good. Bone of Swiftness. This guy's a balance, right? Yeah. I'm not going insane or anything. Alright, I'm not going to waste any more gold on re-rolls. Alright. I already ate the food. Alright, time to do our little Sub-Zero slide. Boom. Boom. A little more boom. Alright, you want me to buy something for free, and you? Because that makes total sense. Just kind of stop going all together. I understand. I mean, it sucks, but I understand. I mean, I guess I'll grab it. Oh my god, why did he just explode? All the little fairy army I've been acquiring is having their fun with them. Yeah, I don't need dash stuff. I don't need it. It's aight. They won't even know I'm gone. I bet there's certain people who notice. Nope, nope, nope. No, I mean, I know I've seen you, and I will not name others, trade some barbs. I'm not sure why the barb trading started in the first place. That is something I definitely missed. I don't know if it was when I was on my hiatus for a bit, or I just missed an encounter, or what the case is. This thing again, really? God, I hate this board. Mostly because I don't like fireballs being sent into my face and my bum. No. No. Oh, we died once. Our passive saved us. Certain people. Well, I mean, as far as you and certain people in Blue's chat, they do not get along. Again, remaining nameless. That's all. Oh, I see, I see. I don't think this fight's gonna go well. Don't stabinate me. Quit being rude. Listen, no one likes to get skewered with the sword, alright? No one. Ah. Burninate her. Yes, burninate her. Nope, no, 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 no. See, I think I'm gonna kill the one sister. I don't think I'm gonna kill the other sister. No! Ah! Well, that didn't get as far as I wanted. I feel like I get along with, like, everyone else, though. I mean, I've not seen you had any issues with anyone else. It just seems to be you and, like, one particular person do not seem to enjoy each other's company. I think that's the political way of saying it. Ooh. Alright, my boy's gotta come here. What else you got for me? Yeah. Listen, okay? Okay? I'm listening, Sir Slaps. Nasty. You can green orbs of friggin' whatever. You know, Major and you haven't hit it off in the past. I did not know that, but honestly, I don't see Major all that often. So, take that for what it is, I guess. Like, I haven't seen him in a while as far as I'm aware. Not unless he just likes to lurk a lot. No, no stinkies. I don't need tree farts in my life. That was Major you were talking about. As far as you not getting along with someone? No, Major was not the person I thought about. I've been gone so long from Ark, I have unattainable eggs in your fridge? What do you mean they're unattainable? Oh, like they're no longer being made. I didn't know they like removed like certain things from the game as far as like tames and stuff went. There's some scorpion eggs. Like, isn't that just, you know, the I don't even remember the name of it now. I just remember I like enjoyed killing them a great deal because they gave you chitin. The chitin, the chitins, etc. So forth, so on. Why do these guys gotta go like all hammer happy, like beside each other? Like, it's just unnecessary. I know now. I mean, in my brain, there's at least one person that you like clearly do not get along with, or at least, you know, you have maybe like friction with. Maybe that's the nice way to say it. I don't need to burninate anyone. I don't need to explode anyone. You guys don't do those things efficiently. Let's get attack speed for now. See, I destroyed your camp. What you gonna do about it, huh? You're gonna fly up in the air and run a lot. That's what you're gonna do. No, I won't die. You're gonna die. Should probably get the facts on that one straight, alright? I'm gonna stabinate you now. Oh, we broke her nice. Yes, just me. That's all it takes to whoop you. Just me. Decreasing damage may not be a bad idea for me the way things have been going. At least for the time being. Scorpion age changed. They can't be picked up like the other bugs. Oh. I did not know this. Clearly my Arc lineage does not go far back as Golder's. He has knowledges of things that I don't even know about. Oh god, oh god. Those are trees that had a lot of beans. No sticky. Should totally stream this game coming out Friday called It Takes Two. I'm unaware of this game, Slaps. Like, can you fill me in on what the game actually is? Like, shooter, survival, is it? I don't know. Jeopardy? Literally no idea. Sounds like you might want to check into that before, you know, deciding you want to stream it. Know what you're getting into. I don't know what's worse, the bow guys or the mages. Alright, what kind of buff are you going to give me? Anything good? Critical rate. Like right up 80's like wheelhouse there. Attack faster, get more critical. Like the golden rules. We don't need cooldown or magic attack or your measly 10% damage increase. It's just two players, you know, like two streamers picking up what I'm putting down. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about, Slaps. I'm sorry. No, I'll definitely like take a look at it and see what it's about. There is my brain is now missing the link that like tied these things together. No, I mean, if you want to multi-stream sometime, I have no problem with it. I just want to know what I'm getting into first in terms of what I'm playing. I tend to be weird like that. Why do I have all these hardly owned things? Like, good lord. Like, they just randomly dropped into my lap. I think these things of the Empire. See if it even has crossplay. Like, do you know what it's coming out on? Like, I'm assuming it's some type of console game, and then they can be, like, any game can be weird about the whole crossplay thing. I know some are, like, really good about it, but... Endurance and adaptation. More damage reduction. I don't know if I'm worried about it. Leona and Spring. You know what? I'm gonna reroll. Really? I feel like this thing's like robbing me right now. This item temporarily gains a seal. What does that mean? Like, okay, apparently this has got to be one of the new items in the game. It's not crossplay slaps. How dare you do this to me? You know, we're gonna just find out what this is. Because at this point, I'm curious. Let's just cancel our plans. Yep. Slaps. Like, what's it even coming out on? Like, what you have PS4, PS5? Is that your standard gaming peripheral device thingamajig? Oh, PS4. I also assume PC. I don't know, like, what was it? I'm gonna get Monster Hunter Rise when it comes up, but that's gonna be a while. But I know for Switch it's coming out soon, but I'm gonna wait for it on PC. Because I did really enjoy Monster Hunter World, but I don't feel like going up to get a capture card, then setting up everything for a Switch to stream on. Unless there's some console game that, like, you know, truly speaks to my soul or something. Which, with Monster Hunter Rise eventually coming out on PC, I don't feel that need. Good lord, bouncing around the screen. Alright, we've taken, like, an absurd amount of damage. No! Icky green balls of doom. No! No smashies. I don't want to smash with trees. I'm, like, obsessed with it, though. Nope, no stink. I don't want to be, like, left in a fart cloud. HP recovery, yes, excellent. And I'm getting, like, the raw deal on skulls tonight. I've not gotten anything wonderful to upgrade with. No, Mr. Tree. Being so mean. Boom. Oh god, I walked right into that, or well, jumped into it, just like I did that one. Like, timing's a little off tonight. No smash. You're not the Hulk. Cut it out. No. No more. Why do you gotta be so angry? It's not. And say we did. No. Mr. Tree, I said no. Oh. Yeah, I did not want to go through that phase. Not at the life I'm at. No, I don't need that either, man. I feel like I'm getting the raw end of something on this run. Like I made someone angry. I don't have enough skulls to upgrade. No. Subbing the minions. No, 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 no. I don't need like a half a billion things like sneaking up behind me right now. Stupid age. This is not going well. So many mistakes. Now you're gonna give me the bones, huh? You need these? Yeah, I could have used them like, you know, a couple boards ago. That would have been fantastic. But, you know, not cooperating. God, we're at 11 life already. Boom. Well, I mean, at least he's doing some of the work for me right now. Murdering his friends. Oh. What do you think you're doing? Like, how did you think that was going to end? Like, why couldn't I have gotten that last game when I had all those random magic drops? Oh, I ran right into that. No, no more. Right, give me something decent, please. I'm being, like, denied by everything. Denied. That is a good essence. No, no, no. But we desperately need health. And clearly, like, this decreased damage thing is not working out for me right now. Well, I keep getting this hint. It wants me to take damage reduction items, like, desperately. Successful item attacks, huh? Man, what the heck? You know what? We'll just take more HP. Why not? I seem to enjoy taking it in the face right now with, you know, damage, so. Ugh. Die, die, die. Oh god. Please no. Something equally useless. Did he like, just double slide across the screen? Cheater. Oh. Dirty mage. So many of them. No, you want me to sacrifice life, which is something I don't have a ton of. And of course I hit it anyway because I'm a special boy. What do we got here? The Gambler. Slot machine, additional attacks, match damage, Russian roulette. Alright, we're gonna have to at least look at this. The achievement I just unlocked for picking up the skull for the first time was you want to play a game with me. Really? Alright. Did he just put the gun to his head? Like, he totally put that up to his head, right? Yes, he did. Apparently there's a chance to shoot yourself. So I throw cards when I deal damage. When the skill is triggered, 20% chance of failure and a 10% chance of great success. Triggers additional task, shapes spirit dealing magic damage. Okay, so Russian roulette. One bullet, physical damage. Shot misfire, explodes dealing physical damage. Upon failure, fires an empty revolver. On success, fires a revolver with 6 shots. And roll the dice. Rain down darts. Alright, we'll check it out. We'll at least check it out. I feel like it's a little too late to save me now, but, you know. And of course we're against the heroes. Oh my god. So many cards. Ah! Well, that didn't work right. No! 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 Bernadette! Oh god. I might have made a mistake there. Oh, so many mistakes! So many mistakes! That does solid damage, though. Alright, he's down, and I desperately need that health. Well, that didn't work as expected. Alright, you know what? Like the Ninja Boy. It's a little easier to, like, actually hurt her. There we go. So, like, his abilities are physical. His stuff is magic damage, though. We got Archlich. Really? We get this now when I have trash for items. Good lord. And this one's fun, too, is the sad part. Little mini Kel'Thalas. Multiple strikes, multiple chains. So many chains! I don't think I can upgrade either of these, right? Legendary, legendary. So we collected all those skulls to upgrade the thief and didn't even end up using them in the end. Sad panda. I don't think I'm gonna last like super long with this guy. Oh my god. He's so much fun though. Burninating the countryside. Burninating the peasants. Oh. You're gonna jump. Oh, he didn't jump. There it is. I don't want to change my skills, so I really don't need her. Oop. Alright, let's get some gold, and maybe we can make it to the shop before I get murdered. Alright, launch your wannabe sons, so I can murder one of you. No! That could have ended poorly. Come on. Oh my god. Why couldn't I have gotten Archlich when I had all those spirits and magic damage? Like, seriously. That would have been tons of fun. And now we're into a boss fight. Oh no, this is the village. What does the village have for me? Well, I'm not planning on swapping anytime soon. And I was just talking about the spirits and this thing pops up, really? Let's grab this. I don't need you anymore. You can go away. I need like 1 or 2 more items to disappear. Is that enough? No, of course it's not. It's never enough. I don't know what the seal thing is, but I don't want it anymore. Alright, so we got a spirit. And this funky fellow here gives me 45% damage for each spirit item I have. Alright, we're gonna roll with that. Now I'm just gonna be paranoid about everything. As best as my little body will allow me. I don't know why I'm freeing him. I don't have any money to buy his stuff. Maybe he'll give it to me cheap. Like, got a pity? Nope, you're not. Okay. Who's chilling over here? Listen, your little magic shield's only gonna last for so long. Really? You waited till I had to murder him and then you spawned up here? Come on, do it. No, you don't. You almost had me. You almost fooled me. Predation. Nothing like an archer who throws himself off the edge of essentially a building to avoid you. Good old AI. Good lord. Nah. Just nah. Alright, murderate the healer. Come on, big man, you know you wanna. Really? You're ignoring? Now you do it. It is stupid OP. Like, I have very few magic items and, like, stupidly low life, and I'm still doing pretty well. My problem being that I'm at stupidly low life. And probably, honestly, the one I've had the most fun playing as was the Reaper. He just, like, rips across the screen, like, obliterating everything. First, you know, if I could miss the pointy end of a spear anytime soon, that would be cool. Oh, look, it's damage reduction. And now a boss fight. At 15 life. I'm sure this can only end well, now that I finally have Archlich. First time you've seen him. I think this is the second time I've seen him. And unfortunately, the last time I had him, I also had, like, a crap build for him. Which, you know... it makes you regret seeing it because you wish you had a better run than that. Like, I can't mess up at all now. No, you don't. Nah. Nah. Smoking her right now, though. Ah. No. No. I got greedy on the damage. It's like, you know what? She's sitting there. I'll just throw it down. Nope, the other one comes down and just obliterates me. Boo. Boo. Oh, there's the thief. Hunter, which can get exploded. But it does give me enough to, like, automatically upgrade him. Yes, give me shiny things. I need all of the things. I like the idea of, well, they call them balance skulls, but magic skulls in this game. It just seems like every time I find one, by the time I do it, like, I'm committed to some physical build. I don't know if it's like luck or what's going on. So many guys. Thank you, money. Not that, like, I got a whole ton from that, but hey. Listen, Pike Skeleton, you're not replacing the petty thief here. No stank. No stank you. Ugh. Oh, really? I wasn't even down there and he was already letting one rip. Give me a decent skull. Why is this so much to ask for? Oh, okay, okay. A prisoner. He's not bad. I likes him. What do we get? We got his frost arrow. Combat shield. When hit with charging, nullifies the damage and counterattacks with the shield. Ooh. So we can negate some damage. Or increase magical attack. Let's negate some damage. That seems like more useful. I mean, you know, I like my gold like everybody else, but... Oop. Aha! Oh, you're gonna get wrecked. Oh, I may not be doing enough damage to break her. There it is anyway, though. $80 in its attack speed. Your favorite. Increased attack speed by 30%. And movement speed by 50. So that means I get a whopping 60% attack speed when this goes off. When I use its abilities. Now we're just missing that whole crit damage thing. That did not go as anticipated. Wow. Listen, you're gonna try and out ninja me, really? And look at this. You can't even see my face because it's shrouded in mystery. Oh, those stinkies. Seriously, dude. Thank you, Mr. Vine, for doing some work for me. Murdering one of your plant brethren. Alright, now we need money to upgrade when it comes. Why, hello there. Don't you whaw me. I'll go off the edge like a good boy. Did he just get wrecked by the little flower spitting fire? Oh, man. Don't need magic. I need to be physical. He is speed, he is speed. You are speed, but I don't know if I care. That's for power skulls. This game hurts my brain. 2 power skull items, really? Oh, there's crit rate. Sure, why not? Why not? Let's go with the tenets of 80 and see if it works out. Get that money. Gotta love those conveniently placed TNT bombs. Always great fun. Fun for the whole family. Big question is how we do against the angriest tree. Or tree smash? I don't know. Debating between the 2 nicknames. Might be closer to tree smash. Oh, come on, wreck him. Nope, not enough. Yes, and now you're angry. Oh, so angry. Now you're bent on smashing. God, that damage, though. Nope, we mistimed it. Yeah, shot to the temple. Alright, give me my loot. Give it. Gain a barrier for 40 HP, increases damage while lasts. Item disappears along with the barrier. So that means we have 2 barriers right now. I wonder if it hits the armor or this one first, though. Don't you do it. You guys are just gonna chill there, huh? Nope. No smash. Stupid mage trying to sneak up behind me and light me on fire. No. So many plates. So many plates. Why do you hate China? Why do you hate it? Porcelain, Corel, whatever you want to call a dish. Clearly they hate it so much. I mean, otherwise, why would they, you know, be throwing them all over the place? God. Ugh. No more you. No more. Well, we kind of need that. We got mummy. Magic damage, because everyone needs that. Upon successful critical hit, create an explosion. Well, I don't need to increase my cooldown. That sounds like it's kind of fun, but I don't know how useful it's actually going to be. I mean, I've got this, like, thing that does, like, a little bit of extra critical. Sure, why not? Why not? We're still going to go with the gameplay of more attack speed, more critical hit. Because why not? Stupid giant guy. Swinging his big old hammer around. Thinking he's so bad. Boop. Really? The statue blocked the hit for him? You're just gonna walk away from someone attacking you. Not an F was given. Not a 1. Well, that one noticed me. No! Cut it out! Alright. The cockiest hero and the lady who tells us we smell all the time. No. We'll just break her. Why is he still firing those things? Good night. Sweet Chungus. No. No more your little wannabe Dragon Ball Z energy balls. That's right, adventurers. You remember. Remember how much I hurt you. Well, we don't do a lot of explosives, so that's kind of useless. HP, nope. And nope. So much nope, I can barely handle it. No. No attacking me. I've had enough of it. Just stand back and die like the good little soldiers you are. And you buzz across the screen. God, you both are so annoying. You. Dirty, dirty healer. Now, if I only had something to spend this lovely money on. Oh no, the head maid here has to die. I'm not even playing that game with her. Hello. That's a lot of plates. No. No more of your nonsense. I think she just had all three of the healers healing her. Oh, no, 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 no. I just would have killed the healers first. Like all good PvP games, you have to murderate them. I'm playing like leapfrog with this guy right now. Man. Wind Spirit Sylphid. I guess I'll use it because, you know, why not? Okay, need the Heelys. Why is this thing 1600? There's got to be something with these that, I mean, yeah, they cost Dark Crystal, quartz rather. But why is this one so expensive? Like, does it stay on you permanently or something? Like, good lord. Some physical damage Oz. Alright, let's get that. So our swords hurt a little bit more. Boom. Stop with this, like, nonsense. Where you decide to leap into the air and fire multiple arrows like it's a friggin' shotgun. I've had it. Where's the mage? Where is he? There you are. Enough of your nonsense. When dashing, blah, 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 blah. Hate the firewall hallway here. Makes so much fun when I jump around like Super Mario all the time. Alright. We still have our passive res. We're less than half life, which isn't wonderful, but we do have some damage reduction. Maybe I can murder the twins here. Just a maybe. Yes, I know. Make your lovely little entrance. Right, leap down. No. Look at that number spam. Of course, my frozen arrow doesn't actually freeze you. Bowl. You hear me? A bowl. No, you don't, you jerks. Oh, that was my move. No. And of course I went into the corner where I could not dodge it. It was GG. Ah. Oh, it's bueno. Ah. giving me this stupid skull. I don't want it. I am not Groot. Yeah. Blah. Alright, hopefully we'll get a better skull here soon. I mean, this one's not bad, but like I quite literally got something that is all about cooldown usage. And, you know, his cooldown's not bad, but he's, you know, a stabby type of guy. I'll just push him into a pit all Sparta style. Nope. Alright, what kind of buff are you gonna give me? Increase critical rate. And now I can burn and eat things. Come on, good skull. There's this annoying guy over here. No means no, Mr. Treeman. No means no. It's cursing me, isn't it? It really wants me to desperately be Groot. No stank. No stank you. Well, that was just nice, like one-shotting him. Yeah, you're gonna get nasty ideas now. Anything in here? Your treasure here? Nope. It was a lie. Dirty, dirty lie. Boing. No. Ooh, we got a legendary. Please be something good. It's a power skull. I have this feeling it's a power skull. It's a speed skull. It's not one I particularly enjoy, though. It's better than what I have, though. As much as it hurts me to say it. Actually, what version do we have? We have Amp. Lay down a thing, blah, blah, blah. Area damage, and slam the guitar down with the ground. Of course, it's got to call it Climax. Listen, if I wanted to play Guitar Hero, I wouldn't be playing this right now. No. Don't like arrows pointed at my face hole. It's just unnecessary. Don't need physical damage. This guy is all magic. That might work. We'll take that. We'll take that. Where are my musical notes? Is he already going like full? Yeah, he did. Oh my god, we just ripped him one. Movement speed, nope. Nope. Ah, god. So much nope. All the nopes. You know, for a dead guy, Skull's got like better hair than most people. All those luscious locks. Are you stalking me? Oh, oh yeah, yeah. So he amps magic up to 30% when the music hits its peak. Him and the Bone Metal Band. Then he gets paid for the show. You've got a nice little bass kick to it when I throw those amps down. All right, let's see what the quote-unquote new vendor shows us. Increase skill cooldown by 25%. I don't know if I want that or not. Definitely don't need any of those. Life, physical damage. Let's get some more physical damage. Yerk. We'll grab that just so we can swap. You know what? I think I'm gonna get this. Unlock the Prayer of Grace. Because with at least this, and not this one, where is it? Mage's Necklace. So every time I use a skill, it creates that nice little fireball that sticks around like turrets. And the more I reduce it, the better it's gonna be. So you know what? We're gonna try it. Restock one last time. Attack speed. More attack speed. So much attack speed. Do I care about attack speed though on this guy? Or do I just want to like flat out just focus on magic? Well, I'm just like ripping through them right now, but these are at least the low level guys. Let's turn you down the weeest of bits. Just the weeest. There we go. A little less music, a little more game sound. Oh, you're a ninja, huh? You're supposed to scare me? My mighty guitar here. No, I don't want to smash with you, dude. You know what? It's damage reduction. I'll take it until something better comes along. I'm kind of wondering if I can spam these amps on Sir Angry Tree here. Because I know I can't stun him. Yes, yes, you scream, ice cream, we all scream for ice cream. Let's see if we got our magic up, actually. Maybe. Oh. Oh, nice. I'm gonna lose that amp in his transition, though. Hey, not bad. Oh, it's the barrier item. I wonder if that's something he just like almost always gives now. If it's like his special little thing. She's doing well. That's disappointing. Are you, what do you mean she? Are you angry at someone? Tell me. Looks like we need 100 bones. Yeah, you're just the one that says all the humans, blah, 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 right? What is the she? Yeah, she's doing well. That's disappointing. Like, who are you talking about? You be an arachnid monster thing? Boing. I'm gonna be greedy and go for the gold. Ah. Nothing like seeing a guy with a giant mask on, walking down the hall, playing the guitar, and people just exploding everywhere, because, you know, that's perfectly normal everyday sight. The Spirit Gnome. Another one of those spirit thingamajigs maboppers that we keep seeing a couple of all the time. What we got here? The Rejuvenating Roots. Okay, so it gives me like a little burst heal when I'm hurting. Sage Time? No. Icy Spalders? No. I need me another spirit. Well, I don't want to get hit, so you're kind of useless. How much does it cost to reroll? That's skill cooldown, that's damage reduction. Oh, there he is. Alright, I have... what can we sell off? Well, I wasn't excited about you. What was something else I was not excited about? There was something, wasn't there? I think it's this guy. Yes, yes. Now you can come to Papa. No plates. '80s metal like hair skull here. Oh, that had to hurt. It exploded on. You and your dangerous dishes have nothing on me now. Nothing. You know what? Let's go for the skull. Why not? Boom. Let that base feel your soul. Dude, you beefy boy, you know that? And I really don't feel like, you know, just chilling there on a carpet with spikes coming out to impale me. Those little things in life, you know? Those little things. Alright, where are you? Oop. All right, one down. Come on, throw it. Throw it. Throw that one too before I get... God, we're like hitting all of them. So many mistakes being made. There we go. All right, who's the heroes? Ninja and the chattiest of adventurers. Well, get wrecked, dude. Get wrecked. Oh, it's so cute. You think you're gonna get that off? Oh, you had to move, didn't you? Where'd you go? I'm a fool? You're a fool. Get wrecked, Mr. Fool. Get wrecked. All this time, like, let's get a better balanced skull. Now we get Great Warlock. Really? Yeah, I'm switching that. What do we got? We got Meteor and Abyssal Orb. Let's see how this goes. I haven't played this one in a while. I know I don't have enough skulls to upgrade either of them. I know Meteor's tons of fun. Get the orb going preemptively. And enjoy. Really? You guys lived? I mean, nothing else is really going to, but... Enjoy. Enjoy. Let me share this wonder with everyone. Boom. Wait a second. Who told you you were allowed to throw plates at me? I have feelings about that. You understand that? Oh, look at that lovely little row of people for me to murder. It's okay. It's okay. It'll only hurt for a second. What? You guys thought you were going to survive this? Really? You're so funny. Oop. I mean, it's not the fully charged one that I wanted, but, you know, it's still fun. Oh, angry boys. I didn't charge that like I wanted to. No smash. I said no smash. And no smash means no smash. Yeah, you do your thing. I'm just gonna wait up here for a second. Enjoy. Truly, enjoy. You know what? We're gonna cheese this one. We'll drop down about now. Just inhale everything in front of it. Let's charge up another one. Oh, you know what? You know what? You, Mr. I'm invulnerable while I charge around like an idiot. That's my job, okay? That's my job. Let's see, how is he still alive? That little dark minion didn't take care of him yet. Master Fighter, huh? What, you like thinking I was tickling you on the back there? Oh look, it's a healer and two guys that can't get to me. Whatever shall I do? Oops. You could go away. Kinda need life. Wait, first things first. Check for spirits. There's no spirits. But I kind of want another fairy buddy. I want him. I desperately need this. Apparently, I'm going to spend quartz to desperately get this. Because I've, you know, just been ripping through health like nobody's business. Hello, almighty flamethrower. How dare you? You know what? I want you to wait for this. I think you're really going to enjoy it. It's the lumbering ball of death. Ugh. Yeah, me and this like inability to dodge any type of like projectile this game has been a little rough. I gotta get used to actually like charging things up. Don't mind that, it's just a giant flaming ball of death. It'll only last a second, I swear. Throw it down. There you go. Ugh. I'll just walk this way for a second. Oh, you know what? You're so kind to come over to me. Well, apparently I'm far enough away from him that I can't touch him. I'll say something was there. It's not there anymore. Oh, really, Mr. Healer? Man, you guys stopped at the wrong spot. Come on, give me something good. You stupid talking painting. Is that a broken mana engine? Ooh, it's a little engine that could. I have to get rid of something though. Blah, 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 blah. All right. This could work well. I just need like an infinite mana bone. I'll be a happy boy. It's okay. Follow me. Follow me. Swing with that. There you go. It'll all be over soon. Don't worry. See? Oh, hey. Imagine what I do when there's a bunch of guys in one spot that I'm just high enough you guys can't seem to get to me. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I mean, we might as well charge it up. Right? Really? You even got to, like, not die from that? I am shocked. There we go. I have something special for you guys. I don't want you to feel left out, okay? It's okay. It's coming. It's coming. Do you see it? I did it just for you. And now you're going to throw yourself off of a cliff. As I do that. We're just going to blow ourselves up before he gets to us. me and my not so great charging abilities, I'm kind of worried to time it on these two, but like that meteor just was solid freaking damage. I think I'm just gonna spam the amps down when one of them lands finally. And then switch back over and try and time out a meteor for them. Or I can just take it in the face a whole friggin' bunch. No. No. Okay, I'm so worried about like trying to spam things. I'm not paying attention. Ah. There we go. But it's on the one like that's not low health. And I could just walk into that. Alright. Oh, that like pause at the end. My god, he just nukes her. Alright, maybe we can time this one out. Get some solid damage in on her. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Yes, yes, yes. No, no. Alright, back we go. There we go. Just had to do a little of both worlds, that's all. You better run away, because I'm coming for that stash next, dude. I'm coming for it. Well, I guess we're just going to pick it up, because why not? If I talk to you, you explode. And you want 100, right? Yeah, nah. So both of these are uniques. Ooh. Don't die. Listen, dude, I know what happens to you. You're telling me not to die? Yes, they did something to us. You're out of your mind. Don't be the first to die. Nope. You know, age before beauty. Alright, we need 10 more skulls. I need to stop screwing around with that one. Let's just annihilate the screen. The night. God, 1399. That was nearly 1400 damage. That is just outstanding. Oh, you poor little ogre. Is there someone still alive? Where is he hiding? Oh, there he is. Don't worry, I have something for you. It's special and juicy. Really? And of course, I waited for the laser. Yes, explode for me. Excellent. Excellent. You know what? We're gonna switch to this guy, because these are like cramped quarters. And I really don't feel like waiting for charge times right now. Actually, I think in this distance, I'm gonna wait for it. Shazam! Shazam! Oh, you poor, poor little alchemists. You didn't even see it coming. You're like, what's that light? Oof. Ooh. It's the frickin' gambler again? Really? You know, I was not real happy about this thing last time. But... yeah, no. He's a legendary skull. I do not enjoy him. He disappoints me. I still don't have a decent quintessence. Still don't have it. Alright, heal up. Because I enjoy taking those face shots, apparently. Let's see. You watch me get something that could be really useful. And I don't have the gold for now because I was like, you know, screw it, reroll. Shrill Duxer, welcome on in this evening. How are you? Oh, no, Mr. Ghosty, no. Can't taste my lack of flesh here in skeletal form. This just wouldn't be right. Seeing if you added it yet. No, I'm still trying to figure it out. I did get a new raid thing, I believe, going with Leo on board. So I tried to test it by rerunning alerts, and it didn't work. But it's not an actual raid, and it's listening to Twitch for it. Oh, daddy, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, that feels good. I made a new one. There's supposed to be all these nifty images, but if I do like a test alert for it, it doesn't seem to work, and I can't tell if that's because it's a test alert or if I did something incorrect. Because it's supposed to listen to Twitch in order to activate, and when I do, like, you know, test this alert, I don't know if that counts. Why am I doing this? This is just... Good Lord. Just make the boom. I didn't bring the boom. Boom. Alright. Hear me and my guitar. As I murder myself all along the screen. But yeah, basically I'm waiting to see if it works. If it's user error on my end. No. No, stop falling down and taking it in the face.
Would you mind creatures have joined your dungeon.
Thank you, dude.
Take my picture with that thing. I'm gonna rip your brassiere off and strangle you with it.
Oh, I put a random sound on it to see if it would work correctly. So it updated the image. Now, unfortunately, it did not do the thing I wanted it to do. Thank you, Shrill, by the way. So the idea was, let me just like pause this so something doesn't like fly out and murder me. Is Leorin board is supposed to read that, you know, I have a raid anywhere from 0 to 1,000 people. And it's supposed to then display all this craziness. And it didn't. And I'm telling it to trigger correctly, and it's like, nah, I don't want to. And I can't figure out why. And it's driving me insane. Because I get so many other things to work in that friggin' program. But apparently it doesn't like the fact that I'm telling it to do this, and I don't know why. Because it's really like, it's a simple thing. And it's got the same commands as everything else, where I have it, you know, display this, do that. But the trigger doesn't want to work. I mean, it's really simple. I've got it set, if you raid or host 0 to 1,000 people, it's defaulted that way. I can change it, but I don't see a reason to. That it's supposed to trigger those layers. And it's just like, no, I don't wanna. But that was the first time I've heard the noise. Let's see. Let's do a test of the emergency broadcast system, shall we? So, triggers. Stop doing triggers. Bloodbath. Okay. Ah. Let's adjust this. So we're on the correct scene. Right? Yeah, so that is my gameplay scene that we are currently in. The item I want made visible is my raid folder. I want it to be visible for 45 seconds. And then after 45 seconds, I want it to not be visible. Like, this is really simple. And it just keeps telling me, nah, I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Like, I've got to be missing something. And I'm not sure what. Like, this is really bothering me. Alright, I don't need this random thing I put in here. Just gonna get rid of that. Can you go bye-byes? Bye-byes, there we go. Done. So it picked up the trigger because it did the sound effect. So we know at least the trigger is working.
Would you mind?
You creatures have joined your dungeon.
Blue suit, of course,
With that
of
thing,
course.
I'm gonna rip your brassiere off.
Of course, this is going on right now. Blue suit, everybody, welcome on in. We were just testing a Leorin board thing I was trying to do, and it didn't work right. So she was like, "Oh, dude, let me raid you." And you know, I'm like, "Okay, let's troubleshoot this real quick." And of course, the lovely Mr. Blue Suit, game extraordinaire, and gaming review and tech extraordinaire, comes raiding on in. Welcome everyone. Huggy Bear, Thief Steve, Taro, Goke. So
thank you, friend.
no,
coming to
thank you
my
so much,
aid.
dude. Oh my god, it did it! It did it! Why did you do it now? I'll take it though. I'll take it. Or did it just like randomly like pop up? I bet it randomly popped up. So I'm trying to get those images to flash on the screen when all of you lovely folks come in with the nifty raid message. And it's being angry at me, and I don't know why.
Stay a while and listen.
Easter dude, thank you so much for that follow. How are you this evening? It's probably Streamlabs. Now, oddly enough, and you guys actually can't see this because you know I'm doing a gameplay capture. Let me just adjustimate things here. There we go. So I'm actually using Leorin board. And the thing it's supposed to be doing is when I get raided, it's supposed to make these scenes flip on and off for me. Which it really seems like it doesn't want to do, and I'm not sure why. When everything else I've done this way allows it. So you can like, you know, you can make my screen do funky things. You can do like a whole emote spam all over my screen. But you know, me wanting to turn off a simple source in my OBS is fighting me for whatever reason. It decided it does not like me this evening. It's very vexing. So, Mr. Blue Suit, how was Empires? How did it go? I know you were conquering the No World when I was in earlier. And then prior to all of the massed chaos that was happening, we were actually playing Skull the Hero Slayer. It was good. You got murdered a few times. No, not Blue Suit. I don't believe it. I'm sure you were roaming across that countryside with nothing but your blue van full of puppies, and everyone loved you. I will believe no different. No different whatsoever. Switch it to toggle. What do you mean switch it to toggle? Make an action button? Not true and false. Really? See, I've done it for other things that lets me do it true and false, but you know, if those were filters, that might be a good point, Shrill. So you're thinking I just put the toggle on for 45 seconds. Should I do toggle again? Because I have it defaulted to off anyway. That might be a good idea, Mr. Shrill. Thank you. I mean, at this point, it can't hurt. It can't hurt. Done. Oh, so how is everyone this evening? I hope you've had a lovely, lovely night. Magic damage and cooldown. You're also a good item. I'm getting to that place where I'm going to like get rid of like good stuff for other good stuff. Don't hate, Slaps. Don't hate. Blue's my homie. He's my brother from another mother, alright? Ooh, Blue's getting an after aid snack. What is the blue suit after aid snack of choice? What am I getting rid of? I'm getting rid of that guy. He's my mother from another mother. Ooh, pizza combos.
New creatures have joined your dungeon.
Shrill, my man. It popped up. It did it. It did it. I bow down to your Leorin experience, Shrill Duck. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Got my little 8-bit army up there. I might have to lower the timer on it, but that's easily adjusted. It's easily adjusted. That the hard part was getting everything to come up. Now the question is, will it untoggle now? I might have to get rid of that other toggle. Yeah, it's only supposed to be up there for like, I have it 45 seconds because I was trying to test it. I feel like that has gone slightly longer than that amount. So that might be a game over on that one. The commands. All right, let's get rid of this a wee bit. So that should now be 30 seconds. And let's get rid of you. There we go. All right, we're going full on magic damage and cooldown. Unfortunately, I am on very, very low life. This could end poorly. And of course I'm going to this fight. You know what? Let's just charge up a gigantic stone of fire for you guys right now. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, so I can kill you. Oh, that did not do the damage I hoped it would. Oh. Yeah, it's still not turned off yet, so I'm going with the multiple toggles may not have been the thing I hoped it was. Where's the other toggle? Still raining on my head. That is unfortunate. There we go.
New creatures have joined your dungeon.
And see, now it doesn't like me at all. Blue Slayer, welcome on in, dude. How we doing today? Welcome on in, Winter Dude. You guys are awesome. All this love tonight. We've been randomly playing Skull the Hero Slayer, murderating all of the adventurers that have gotten their revenge, while troubleshooting the lovely Leorin board to, you know, bring more interactivity to my stream. Cool, brother. What were you playing tonight? I see you were playing GeoGuessr earlier. Did we finish up on GeoGuessr? What interesting places did you see today? Oh. You did an odd stream tonight, like a couple different things, or was everyone just, you know, being a little interested? Meadster, yes, it is on different layers. Actually, I need to turn the rainstorm off right now. Speaking of, so it stops doing this. So I might have to adjust that. Oh, or it could just, you know, do that. Ignore me completely. I'm not sure why it's turning that on, of all things. I'm only telling it to open up this raid thing, and instead it keeps opening up this other thing. Ugh. It'll anger me, and I'll try and deal with it tonight and tomorrow after stream. Geo all night. 40 minutes of just chatting.
New creatures have joined your dungeon.
Yeah, it's just doing the standard raid message, so I'll have to play with this to get it to work appropriately. It's supposed to be all creepy and be like, oh look, there's all these hands reaching for your face and all of these nifty old 8-bit things, like, you know, an invading army. Unfortunately, it keeps telling me, nah, I don't wanna. How dare it? And now I randomly getting rained on again. So it's finding something, apparently it enjoys turning on and off. I'm not sure why it happens to particularly enjoy doing this one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play with it for a little while. I'll probably get in the Leorin board Discord and see if someone can help me troubleshoot it. It's very frustrating. I'll put it nicely and say frustrating. But I think I just have to keep playing with it until I figure out how it wants to be dictated to. Because with the other ways I've programmed things, it's pretty like cut and dry. This one apparently really wants to be finicky though. Raining blood on your face is fun, yet annoying. Yeah, see, it's okay for a short period of time, but when it does it repeatedly for no reason, it's not so great. However, since I've got all of you lovely people here, I added some stuff to my channel point redeems. And I was wondering if I can get some of you guys to test it and see if maybe that one's still working correctly. So I have a nifty one called Emote Storm. And when it goes off, you have 30 seconds to basically spam as many emotes as you possibly can. And they will spam all over my screen. So I'll actually redeem it if you guys just want to go nuts. Let's see here, come here. Oh god, Clue. Oh god. Thank you so much for them 100 bits, dude. I should have known that was coming. He promised, he's like, you know, when I come into your stream, you better wonder. You better wonder when it's gonna happen. And Cheryl coming in with that screen freeze, dude. Oh man. Alright, well, I'm gonna attempt the emote storm. So feel free to arm yourselves with your favorite emotes. Alright, here we go. So, there they are. Oh my god, Golder. Oh my... Margo! Margo! There's been a Margo sighting! I do need to add a nifty ice filter for my freeze the stream. I was playing with the frosted screen one. I'm just trying to get it to look, just right. You got that quest for perfection. I am thinking, though. I'm thinking for the emote storm thing, I might make it last a little bit longer so you can spam me with even more emotes. But I appreciate all the help this evening. You guys are awesome. Let no one tell you any different. No one. But yeah, the goal is I want to try and make as many fun redeems as I possibly can. Because, it either seems like you're always saving up channel points to get something really high, or you just kind of have this giant bank of them, and I want to make them a little more useful than that. Like, Koo's got the awesome, airheads, cookies, things like that, go grab a cat. So I want to bring a little more creativity in. Last a minute so we can get the emotes up. That's not a bad idea, Golder. It's not at all. Yeah, 30 seconds, like, I don't want something to last so long that you're like, yeah, it's kind of boring. But that one, because people have to, like, constantly input or, copy paste, that one I might have to extend the duration a wee bit. So you can get all that love in there. All right. You have a mask you put on for 30 minutes for your channel points. My God. You brave man. Now, when you say mask, I'm assuming it's not one of, like, the medical masks. I'm assuming, like, like Halloween type mask. Is that what happens? Oh, I could be Ghost Rider. Right? Cool, right? That is insane. I don't know if I could deal with something that long. I think it might drive me insane. Though one of my buddy's slappers, he's got one on there where you redeem channel points, and he actually has to wear gloves on his hands for, I think it's 5 minutes right now, every time you redeem, while he, goes for, like, speed runs and whatnot. It's a green mask, but what kind of mask? Again, is it like the standard medical mask, or is it something, a little bit thicker and more insane? All right, Ghost Rider Skull. I need you to do your job tonight. Oh. All right, thank you so much for stopping in, Beatster. Thank you so much for that follow, dude. Appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your evening. It's like those ones you wear to those masks. Oh, okay. So it's almost like a porcelain-looking mask. Am I identifying the right thing, Trill? Like, how do you describe it? Almost like old, like, ball party, like, masquerade balls. Yeah, there we go. Words, things. Baby Yoda! Gotta love Baby Yoda, man. Got to. Those kind, they used to wear, but those black ones. Okay, so I've got two things in my brain. I've got the ones that are, like, really ornate, kind of shiny looking. Usually have some type of design on them. And then there's more of, like, almost like the felt almost looking masks where they're, like, stiff and it just kind of covers, like, the upper face and then, like, moves around. And I could be wrong on both counts, of course. Oh, God. Free fart. Okay, just the ones that went over the upper part of the face. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. I know what you're talking about. Now, I'm going to assume it's not one of the ones you had to wear with, like, a stick. Like, to hold it up. That, you know, you have some type of band or elastic for it to actually keep it on your face, make your life a little bit easier. Here, the motorcycle. If it could conquer this small hill. Oh, don't you dare. Why are these trees gotta be so nasty? Oh, tie on one. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. My brain is correctly processing this now. I mean, it took a little bit, yeah, but I'm figuring it out little by little. We have money. We're gonna send money, get some attack speed. All right, which nifty quote unquote hero am I fighting? That's right. It'll only last a minute. It's okay. Or I can just run into the giant glowy cross that hurts. Can I break her? Yes. Where do you think you're going? HP, physical attack damage. How much do I need? Upgrade my nifty skull. 30. I'm short. I'm short. 30 minutes, Trill. 30 minutes with a mask like that on. I think I would go nuts, even with that. I mean, you know, I can handle things for like a Halloween party if I need to. But to game with that, like getting in your eyes and everything else, yeah, I would lose my crap at some point. I didn't know where they were called, so I had to subscribe to it the best of my ability. I'm confuzzled. I'll fully admit that I am confuzzled. No. All these mean, evil trees doing horrible, horrible things to me. I figured it out. Okay, okay. I will take your word, Shrill. I will totally take it. What is this? Okay, that is new. It's got to be something with the update. Or I've just never really seen it before. Oh, man. Leading me in with a false sense of security. You bring all that crap out? Really? Oh, I want you. You are an excellent item. How much random stuff can I get rid of? So it's like 350. Oh, we could do it. We can do it. All right, you gotta go away. You gotta go away. Get that gold. Excellent. Excellent. Now not only am I randomly swinging around chains, I'm now firing out ninja stars everywhere. Because that's what the world needs. A skeleton who not only rides a motorcycle, but throws ninja stars from his arms at random. Absolutely, nothing wrong with any of this. Perfectly natural. Perfectly. I don't need you, because I don't want you robbing me of my precious, precious life. Alright, come on, Mushroom, do your thing. Really? It's just teasing me now, I swear. Alright, first boss. Come on, Giant Groot. I know you're gonna, totally be chill with me, like lighting you on fire right now. I'm sure this will end perfectly well. I don't want to smash with you, alright? Cut it out. Come on, where's that second one? Oh, I ran into it. No. Alright. Come on, there you go. Alright, phase one done. Come on. Now you're the angriest Groot. Alright. We're good, we're good. I'm not letting some giant overgrown tree take me out. There we go. Alright, what is my lovely treasure? It's the barrier thing again. This must be like, instead of him giving me random items that were decent, the game is apparently locking me into that one particular item now, which I'm a little disappointed in. Alright, give me the lovely, lovely upgrade. And now we have a nifty little trail of flame behind us. Fear the power of my Harley. You know what? I can hold on to it. It's not gonna hurt. Not made for this particular skull, but it's not gonna hurt. Oh, get wrecked, dude. Get wrecked. Random question, shoot, Ku. Anything for you. Anything. I do stream at 1080p, yes, sir. I've considered lowering it down to 720 for various others. My bit rate is currently at 6,000. And I've not noticed any issues with it. I have debated on if I want to stay at 1080 though. I don't have performance issues, but I know a lot of people don't necessarily like if they're doing mobile and things like that. That 1080 isn't like the most, we'll say, gentle resolution to have for them. Crit rate I don't care about. More crit rate. And there's our lovely attack speed. Come to Papa. But yeah, I've got my bit rate at 6,000 right now. Thinking about going 1080. I noticed like everyone seems to be going between the two. It's either 720 or 1080. And I haven't had anyone say that they were having a ton of problems with the 1080 with the 6000 bitrate. Like, I haven't heard, I haven't seen any performance issues or anything of that nature. I've only had one person comment they were having problems with stream, but that particular person also has internet issues, so I'm not sure if it was them trying to catch up to the bitrate or if it was just a flat-out internet issue. Oh, no, you don't. Come here. Let's see, where's that stupid mage at? Trying to assassinate me from above. Is he throwing up the middle finger? I think my man Skull here is riding a Harley one-handed with the middle finger up in the air. Oh god, these maids and their stupid flying dishes everywhere. Wait. So where'd the other one go? Listen, I was just coming up to visit you. And you ran away. Alright, we got Chad and we got a healer. Do you think it's a bit too low? As far as 720? With a bitrate of 3500? That's probably fine, to be honest. I've got to try and find it. There's actually... honestly, it might have been on Twitch, where it's really good about dictating, like, hey, if this is your internet speed, this is kind of like the realistic bitrate for you. And I initially used that just to get a gauge of where I was. You get wrecked. And once I did that, I just kind of set everything off of it. But I still keep debating if I'm doing 1080, like, is it worth it versus 720? Actually, let me see. Internet speed and bitrate. Oh yeah, here we go. It is actually from Twitch. I'm lightly shocked. I don't think this is the exact one I used, but it's there. So I'm using NVAC. I have a 3070, so I use its encoder because I'm a single PC setup. So this is kind of like for me. So it depends on what you're using for your encoding. I know a lot of people tend to use their CPU, so they're doing the 264, especially if they have like AMD graphics card. But I'm doing 1080 at, I think it's 48 frames per second, because I didn't want to go the full 60. I've been messing around with it, but I haven't done it yet. But I mean, I'm still running it at a bitrate of 6000. The 2070 should have the new encoder. Overall, okay, so overall, your CPU does a better job in encoding and giving quality than any other piece of hardware that I am aware of. That being said, that means it's taking up part of your CPU and processing. So, like for me, with my single PC setup, and I'm actually going to turn down my music for a second here. It seems like it's louder in my brain than normal. If you're doing a lot of games, like I do everything on a budget, so I didn't want to suck down a bunch of my CPU because I want to save it for, my game, streaming, everything else. So I went with the newer, and I say newer, like anything pretty much 2000 series and up with NVIDIA, and they have the encoder built in. So while it doesn't give as good a quality as your CPU, number one, you're probably not going to notice a massive difference unless you're doing some like seriously high-end, like maximum settings, maximum output for your stream. But it's taking a whole load of resources off of your PC and allowing them to do something else, whether that be editing, gaming, etc., while you are streaming. Otherwise, your CPU is going to have to burden the load, and if you don't have something that's got a ton of extra processing power that can just give out for encoding, using the encoder on the GPU is way better for your system. So to me, I'd rather have it encode at a slightly lower, I don't know, quality or rate than the CPU, and have my CPU available to do other things. Does that help? or did I just throw a bunch of stuff out there that made it more confusing for you? But these are really good in terms of like guidelines of, you know, what is your internet speed? What should your bitrate be? Things like that. Now, I have to find it again at some point, and I'll send it to you. There's one that it dictated, like if your upload download on your internet are these levels, these are probably the best settings for you to do your stream for. But Twitch at least gives you a rough idea. If you want to stream at this rate, these are the settings you need. But that comes from the brain of a person who enjoys building his own computers and whatnot. So, you know, for better or worse, there was a lot of tech jargon in there. So you've got a 3600. Okay. So what are you using to encode right now? Are you using your CPU, or are you using your NVIDIA processor on your graphics card? You're using NVIDIA? Okay. So honestly, I don't think it's going to hurt anything to use that, especially if you decide you want to go up to 1080. Because I've got what? My brain's going to like pause now because I can't remember. And I had it written down on my stream description and got rid of it. Like, this is just taking up space. Why do I still have this here? I have a AMD chip. I know it's a 5600. I'm trying to remember. I think it's the 7? Why did computer management pop up? That's not what I asked for. I want my computer. Mine. This PC. That's not what I wanted either, you jerk. Yeah, I've got a 730-700. All right. Now, I was running a AMD 350-600, and that was able to get me through streaming on a CPU okay. But when I started playing games that involved nicer graphics, like even Ark, for instance, I noticed it was having effect on my stream as far as it being choppy and the computer running things. So it was one of the big reasons I wanted to upgrade my CPU. But then, you know, all the lovely things about the 3000s came out, and I was actually able to get my hand on one of them for retail price. So using the encoder just made my life so much easier. I mean, I think the most I've pushed my CPU is maybe like 30 or 40% with the games I have right now. So, I mean, I could very well probably do the encoding from it, but I don't notice a big enough difference to make it worthwhile for me right now. Because, again, I don't game on, you know, ultra amazing settings at like 4K or anything crazy like that. Oh! Come on, do it. So now I can murder you. Alright, we got anything nifty in here? Not really. Maybe reroll. Nothing there, man. Come on, give me something lovely. One more. Oh, I feel robbed. You know what? I'm grabbing you. I'm just gonna start messaging you about my tech problems. I can troubleshoot a fair amount of things now. I'm not the most knowledgeable individual when it comes to everything computer, but I know a fair amount enough to make my own computer and be confident in it. Now, as far as everything streaming, like, you know, perfect settings, things like that, even I have to look at a lot of things and do a little bit of research to make sure everything's going as I want it to. I've just gotten I've got a decent feel for at least what works on my PC. Oh my god, the way that thing explodes is just lovely. Gotta be on the edge right there, don't you? Oh, not this board. This one just asked for me to be murdered. Come on. God, just die. Die, you stupid knights. All right, let's get rid of the mage. The frost skull, huh? All right, we're gonna grab you just in case. But I want this lovely individual right now. Oh, man. Wait a second. There's no escape. Oh, man. Maybe that's what they're telling me. A lot of boys down there. Big burly guys with axes that are just having their way with me. Yummy, tasty food. What you got, Trell? What is on the menu this evening? All right, moment of truth. Moment of truth. We got the twins boss fight. Captain Mustache up there. Oh, we timed that bad. How much RAM do I have? I have 32 gigabytes. Oh, no, no, this is not going well. Quit trying to stab me. Oh, no. No. But on that note, I think we're going to chill with Captain Skull this evening as I've gotten my butt handed to me repeatedly. Noodles mixed with Alfredo sauce, broccoli, cheese soup, diced olives, chicken sausage, and nacho cheese. Good. That is a lot of cheese. That is one cheesy dish, sir. But yeah, I have 32 gigabytes of RAM in my PC right now. Getting two 26 gigs. Or no, getting two 26 gig sticks to get the 32. Oh, okay, I got you. So you want to get another 16. Gotcha. I mean, 32 has done it for me. But I've had it in my brain that I've wanted 32 minimum for 5 or 6 years now. So is it necessary for everything? I don't know. It's just, again, this is a computer geek in me. I want something that's going to last me a while. So I went ahead and got it, and then I transfer my RAM over to whenever I upgrade or adjust anything in my system. 4 cheese Alfredo sauce. Gotcha. Okay. I was having this picture of, white sauce on pasta and then like nacho cheese layered over top. It's like, good lord, that is a lot of cheese. That would be a lot of cheese. Well, I mean, if you want, Koo, I can send you like the general specs of my PC if that would help with anything. I don't know if it really would. But yeah, if you want to ask questions about anything hardware, etc., I'm more than happy to give a hand or an opinion. 16 gigs seems to be like the minimum most people want for streaming anymore. As far as like just games and everything else going on. 32 is, I feel like it's a decent place to have like, quality graphics and not needing to have something that's souped up and has a ton of money sunk into it. But an additional 16 gigs I think would help your system if you're noticing that it's having performance issues. You prefer 32? It seems like slowly more and more that 32, it's not the minimum, but it's like the recommended settings more and more games are moving towards. So we're not there yet, but I think we're starting to see that transition towards it. Like safety net. Yeah, I mean, it would not be a bad investment for your PC by any means is to get that additional 16 gigs of RAM at all. Especially as more and more things come out that utilize more and more power and resources on your PC. It's going to last you. Memory draining games, yeah. I mean, I have noticed enough random software, etc. that. Yeah, I mean, with the 2070, 3600 CPU, yeah, those are solid. Just get the extra RAM, gives you a nice safety net, nothing you got to worry about for a while. Especially since you're at the point where I'm assuming you're getting DDR4 anyway. So even if you do upgrade, there's a high chance that whatever motherboard or whatever you use is going to be DDR4. And you can just transfer it over anyway, so it's not going to hurt you in any way, shape, or form. Probably helps if I like shut down Skull as it's like whispering in my ear in the background. DDR4, gotcha. Yeah, so you be solid, dude. You be solid. Oh, you one of the MSI's 450s. Nice. I honestly, Shrell, I am horrible about it. I'll put it into standby and things like that. I do not particularly enjoy turning off my PC either. But that's partially because I work at home, so I use we'll say a work laptop for like emails, and I do a lot of my stuff on my computer. So I'm kind of constantly using it anyway. But I occasionally have to like take a step back and like, okay, this needs readjusted. In ideal world, you should probably shut off your computer at regular intervals. It is a bad habit not to. Is it lets your PC kind of like calm down, get rid of extra things that might be hogging up memory or processing. I have developed the bad habit of leaving it on and being lazy about it. See, Koo's doing it right. He does it every night. He shuts down his PC. So yeah, you're doing the correct thing. This is a bad habit of mine. But I don't feel like waiting for it to boot up and everything else. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to put it in standby or sleep mode. And when I come, just flip it and go on. Right, your memory will fill up. So occasionally I'll find it when, like, I've had it up for some stupid amount of time that I do need to restart it because either Windows update or whatever's come out, and it releases some of that memory back into the system and makes everything hunky-dory. So it does happen. Like I said, it is a bad habit, a bad one that I have fallen into. Oh, let's see. Let us see. Since I've had all this love and support from both the lovely Blue Suit and Koo Slayer this evening, which, by the way, if anyone out there does not know who they are lovely, awesome human beings who, one of the, I will say, fastest growing channels I have seen on Twitch. Awesome, wonderful human being. Plays some Dead by Daylight, Phasmo. When Geo gets here, he's always trying something new. And lovely Blue Suit doing his game and tech reviews. Do please give them a follow. Check them out if you ever get the chance. However, since all that love came from both those individuals this evening, I want to continue that love, that support. So let's see who is out there tonight. Continue the hype. Let's see, who do we got? Tarot is doing tarot. We got Cammy Cakes playing some Valheim. Yangus the Dude playing some Fall Guys. That is a good way to put it, Sherelle. Yeah, when your PC is using 15 gigs of memory, why not having anything open, it's time to restart. And I have definitely been there. Like, it's running at like 50%, and I'm like, I've opened up my email. I think I need to restart my computer now. This is the problem. Don't you stop me, you amazing man, you. All right, I think we're gonna go chill with Yangus, my man, this evening, playing some Fall Guys. So Yangus, I'll say, recently got Monster Hunter World. We were playing with him one evening. I haven't played it in like, I don't know how many months, but it was fun. It was nice to, like, actually play with people and not like mindlessly grind something. That tunnel vision thing. I think we're gonna go chill with Yangus this evening. Now, generally, Yangus was playing like XCOM, Phoenix Point, things like that. And he tends to do runs like no damage, or I can't use these easy items, or I have to do it on the most insane difficulty. So usually when he's playing things, he's got some type of like interesting rules twist that he's enforced upon himself willingly. So for those of you who just happen to have a subscription, we've got, so he does. Unlike me, who spams those buttons and hopes for results. But and don't you dare, cool. Don't you dare. No, not unlike you. No. I don't want to hear it. You're awesome. Don't let anyone tell you different. For those of you who are gonna continue on our lovely little raid, want to give a little hype statement. We got some nifty raid messages if you're so inclined. And if you don't happen to have a sub, don't have access to those emotes, no big deal. We got a message for you guys too. Or if you just want to continue to lurk on over and enjoy your casual, quiet evening while some gaming happens, feel free. As always, all you guys are super appreciated for all you do. Koo Slayer, Blue Suit coming in with those awesome raids this evening. We had Shrill Duck helping with the Leorin board issues. We had Meadster coming in with that awesome follow. Tarot, Rowan, Slaps, Golder, Adian. We had Huggy Bear in here. All you awesome human beings, all you lurkers, thank you so much. I'll be back on Thursday doing our Throwback Thursday stream. We're probably going to play some Overlord that evening, try and finish up the game. I keep saying that, and it never seems to happen that way. But I'm planning on doing it. I swear. I swear. It's going to happen sooner or later. But once again, thank you guys for so much support and so much love this evening. Have a wonderful day. If I don't get to see you again, have a wonderful rest of your week. In the meantime, let's go continue that love and support over to my man Yangus. And have a wonderful night. And remember, you guys are awesome. Let no one tell you any different. You are awesome. See you later.